Hey, what's up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Lyon versus PSG. Lyon got decimated. They got completely destroyed, pummeled to the ground by PSG. And it's no wonder when you have a player like Mbappe leading up in the front. I thought when Neymar, not so much Messi, but when Neymar was going to leave, that they're going to lose some of that prowess, some of that strength up in the front. But no, they seem to be doing just fine. If anything, they seem stronger. Yeah, they seem like a better team. They seem like more of a cohesive team. There seems to be more understanding between the players. With Neymar, I felt that they, even though he provided a lot of creativity when it came to the attack, he slowed down the game for me. He slowed down the game for me with not so much his gameplay, but holding onto the ball, and every ball needed to pass through him. Every ball needed to go through him, and that annoyed me so much when I used to see him. Really loved Neymar. I think he's an amazing player. Not what he used to be, but still, nonetheless, an amazing player. But he would slow down the play with that, and then just his attitude, like everybody knows, his attitude, just that whole holding the ball. He's really good at covering the ball, but holding the ball. And when you have 2-3 players around you could pass the ball to, and then ask for the ball again if you want. So I'm pleasantly surprised to see PSG bounce back from that. Mbappe staying for the season. I thought he was going to leave. After Neymar leaving, I was like, with what? And then these players that are coming in, Dembele has a long history of getting injured. What's that going to mean? It's almost like he's not even there. Kind of like Neymar. He's not going to be there. He's going to get injured and he's going to be out for half the season or something like that, right? And then Gonzalo Ramos. I guess he's good. I haven't seen much of him. He had a good World Cup when he replaced Cristiano Ronaldo. And Asensio, I wouldn't say a Real Madrid reject. He also had an unfortunate spell with a lot of injuries, that set him back from his true potential, as a lot of people, claim that he was going to be this next big thing. I don't think he's going to ever be a next big thing. He's just a really good player. His consistency of being that good player stopped because of the injuries. That first goal from Tolisso sleeping, I don't know what was going on. Ugarte getting the ball and getting the penalty, I might add, and then Mbappe scoring the goal, and then Dembele with a good run, centering it, and unfortunately for Lopes, I feel like calling him Lopes, the Portuguese goalkeeper, ended up kind of picking it off right to Hakimi, and Hakimi with the goal. And then there was just a whole bunch of also crossbar shots. Mbappe had one that was offside. Dembele had a header that was also hit the crossbar. And then Hakimi too, that play was beautiful though. I think it was a counter from a corner kick, and Mbappe passing it to Asensio, and the really, really slick, the very subtle, just so subtle and perfectly placed for Hakimi. That should have been a goal, dude. You've ruined such a beautiful play. I'm sorry, but you screwed everything up. And Hakimi almost screwed up at the end. He almost screwed up big time at the end. This 4-1 could have been a 4-2. They missed a lot of opportunities. Lyon missed a whole bunch of opportunities. What's funny is that there were the same number of shots on target at the end of the game from Lyon and PSG. Towards the end, Hakimi ended up, I don't know, I think he was thinking about all that money that he got away with not paying his ex-wife and giving it to his mom or something. And Jafinho, that should have been a goal too, because it was just him and Donnarumma. And Donnarumma, strangely, because I was watching PSG, I think they were the only team that I was watching, because obviously Neymar, Messi, right, Mbappe, and I would catch a lot of their games, and it was always Donnarumma doing some goofy, retarded shit, always, all the time. And I gotta say, today it was like his twin brother came in. It was a completely different Donnarumma. Really good from Donnarumma. Really good shots that were saved. The shot from Nuama, the header from Nuama that he saved. The shot from Tolisso. There was one from Shirky also that needed to go in. That was going in. It looked like it was gonna go up, but no, that was going to the corner, top corner, upper 90. And Donnarumma reacted really, really well. He made me forget about Navas. Navas is there. I always preferred Navas over Donnarumma, but Donnarumma, excellent in this game. And as for Lyon, Lyon, like I said, they created a lot of chances, especially with this guy Shirky. Never saw him play. I would always hear of Shirky every single time. I even knew something about PSG wanting to buy him. That would have been crazy. Him and PSG in that middle, feeding balls to Mbappe and Dembele. That would be something else. But I just feel he has that attitude, kind of like Ben Arfa, kind of like Neymar, that he just wouldn't succeed at a big club. I think he's good there until he ends his career somewhere else and just fizzles out, like nothing ends up happening with him. A lot of potential. Only 20 years old, playing like he's 33 years old. Amazing player, and has that audacity that you don't see anymore, that Neymar has. He stops, he takes his time, and it really makes the opposing team think. You don't just commit yourself to that person. I would too if I had those nimble feet, those twinkle toe feet that he has, Really good player, really good player. But like I said, hot-headed. There was an instant where he had the ball. No, he didn't have the ball. Nuama had the ball. Another really good player too that I've never heard of, never seen play before. Hernandez could not keep up with Nuama, but Nuama had the ball, and Shirky was just like standing in front of him. And I think he expected Nuama to pass him the ball because he is the number 10, and everything has to go through him, like Neymar, and he just raised his hands up like right in the middle of the game, and that just looks so bad. Really good player nonetheless. Irrespective of that, he's a really good player. He's a really good player, and just 20 years old. Insane. Nuama, like I said, really good on that left flank. Had a couple of shots, had a header also, really good save. I think I mentioned that. And he came out. I wish he would have stayed a little bit longer, but I can understand the change, the switch. And Jafinho coming in also didn't have that many minutes, but you can see also the quality there. And what was awesome, I've never seen this before, aside from PSG Ultras going and protesting in front of Neymar's house, is the Lyon Ultras scolding the players, and the players were like very attentively listening to that one guy. He had the megaphone and everything. Something about you have to wear this with a lot of glory, the jersey, and don't sully it, like don't dirty it or don't disrespect it. I guess that was hot. That was hot seeing that. Like I've never seen that before. That was awesome. Understandably so. You know, this team that I used to watch in the 2000s and has so much history and was bigger than PSG in the 2000s when they would play the Champions League. That was the team that if you went to play to France, you wouldn't just walk away with a simple victory. They made you work for that. Seeing them now in last place with this loss, they're in last place. Yeah, it really sucks. So I understand the unhappiness of the the Lyon supporters. It makes absolute sense. But other than that, really good game, really good performance by Mbappe, Asensio with that really nice goal, and really good pass from Ugarte. And they could have scored a lot more, let's be honest. This could have been easily a 6-1. And had Lyon been a little bit more, I don't know what they were missing, that sharpness wasn't there, they could have easily also have scored at least one more goal. So other than that, above all, it was a good game. I thought it was a really good game from PSG, and looking forward to seeing them in the Champions League because I think they're going to do damage in the Champions League. I think they're going to do damage. Anyways, guys, thank you so much as always for watching my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Tschüss.